Good afternoon, folks. My name is Kurt Hitzemann, County Court Judge here in Hernando County. You folks are here for your first appearance. Purpose of the first appearance is so that you may be informed of the charges against you. I'll determine if probable cause exists for those charges. Probable cause basically means that it's more likely than not that a crime has occurred, and more likely than not that you're the person that committed that crime. Of course, as you stand before me this afternoon, I presume that you're innocent of these allegations. That presumption of innocence will stay with you through every stage of the proceedings unless and until the state attorney's office is able to prove the allegations against you beyond and to the exclusion of a reasonable doubt. We'll set your conditions of pretrial release this afternoon. That means your bail or your bond. In most cases, you've had a bond set already pursuant to the bond schedule here in the 5th Judicial Circuit or the warrant which led to your arrest. I'll determine if that bond should be raised or lowered or left the same, or whether there'll be additional conditions of pretrial release placed upon you. We'll let you know when your next court date will be. If you'd like to have the services of the public defender, I'll gladly appoint the PD to represent you this afternoon. You do have a right to have contact with folks on the outside, family, friends, counsel. If you have not had a chance to make that call, please let me know. We'll make sure that that happens. Finally, and most importantly, you're advised that you do have an absolute right to remain silent with regard to the facts which surround your arrest. I encourage you to do that. These proceedings are recorded. In addition, there is an assistant state attorney in the courtroom with me. If you say something that tends to incriminate you, they will use it against you in the prosecution down the road. And I need each and every one of you there at the jail to please raise your right hands and be sworn. You all solemnly swear, affirm, tell truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth? Outstanding. When you hear your name called, please step forward to the podium. Michelle Bowen. Afternoon, Michelle. What's your date of birth?
480.
All right, Michelle, I have 10 more counts of felony petty theft. Looks like they've been reviewing videotapes. There's probable cause for each of those, and I know you have some open cases already. Do you have private counsel, Michelle, or are you represented by the public defender's office?
I suppose I have a lawyer.
Okay. Do you know if it's someone that somebody on the outside hired for you, or if it's the public defender?
I hired him.
Okay. And have you had a chance to talk to that person about these new cases yet?
No, I can't get in touch with her.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do with these, based on everything else that's going on in your world, is the bond on these, the scheduled bond is $2,000. I'm going to leave it at $2,000 in each case, so that'll be an additional $20,000. I'm going to move them all to the 25th of January. You've got a case there already, so these cases will all be there on the 25th of January. Keep working to get in touch with your lawyer so that he or she knows that you've got all this going on, okay?
Especially go to court tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to dump all this there because this is a lot of stuff and it really would be a waste of time. So my guess is the case tomorrow, they'll move to the 25th, and all of your cases will be on the 25th then, all right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Alexandria Mason. Afternoon, Miss Mason. What's your date of birth?
5/5/1982.
Hang on 1 second for me. Oops. All right, Ms. Mason, you're here on 2 charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia. There's probable cause for those charges. As to those charges, you wish to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like me to appoint the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll appoint the PD. Ms. Bucker, what can you tell me?
Yes, there's a violation of probation in 2018 June, another one in September of 2017, an adjudication in 2017 for trespass, an adjudication in 2017 for violation of a domestic violence injunction, a violation of probation in 2016, adjudication for possession of paraphernalia in 2016, and adjudication for controlled substance without prescription in 2016. That's all.
Okay. And Ms. Mason, where you been staying lately?
What was that?
Where you been staying? You been staying with somebody or living outdoors? What's been going on?
I've been staying with friends.
Okay. Is there some place where you get mail?
No.
Okay. You have a job these days?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm going to leave your bonds for the schedule, which is $2,000 on the meth and $1,000 on the paraphernalia. That's a total of $3,000. You'll be back in court on the 1st of February. If you get out, you should contact the PD right away. If you can't get out, they're going to come see you before court, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Norma Smith? Afternoon, miss. What's your date of birth?
7/17/59.
Norma, the charge is driving on a suspended license. There's probable cause for the charge. As to that charge, you want to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll appoint the PD. State.
Yes, Your Honor. She has a failure to appear in connection to a felony in August of 2018. That's at Sumter. In 2017, trafficking, drugs. There's no disposition. Possession of hydromorphone, adjudication, 2018. Possession of paraphernalia, adjudication, 2018. A dropped charge of smuggling contraband, violation of probation, 2008. Another violation of probation in 2008. Driving while license suspended, 2008. Violation of probation, 2007, and fraud, no disposition. Violation of probation on a driving while license suspended, and a violation of probation for a possession of cocaine and paraphernalia. I think those are out of 2003. Or 2002, sorry. And there's also a battery in 2002. There was a battery in 2004 as well, and 2003.
Okay. Norma, I've got an address for you on Talisman Street in Dade City. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been there?
About 20 years.
You got a job these days?
I am self-employed.
Okay. What kind of work do you do?
Flea markets.
Okay. All right. And it looks like there's a warrant for you out of Sumter County, but that's not in front of me right now. So what I'll do on this is set your bond at $500. I'll have you back on this one on the 6th of February. If you get out, you should contact the public defender. Otherwise, they'll come see you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Christopher Hallmark. Afternoon, Christopher. What's your date of birth?
7/8/88.
Christopher, you're here on a charge of driving on a suspended license. There's probable cause for the charge. As to that charge, you're going to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll appoint the PD, Ms. Bunker.
Yes, there were 3 other driving while license suspended. The last one was actually reduced to a no valid DL because it appears that he never had a driver's license.
Right.
So there was another one in 2017. Violation of probation for burglary of a conveyance in 2009. False imprisonment that was reduced from a kidnapping in 2009, which was an adjudication. Null pros action for murder out of Orange County, an adjudication for obstruction without violence in 2009. Adjudication for burglary of a conveyance in 2009. No valid DL, 2008. Violation of probation, 2008. Failure to appear, 2007. Warrant for indecent exposure out of Brevard County, 2007. Resisting a retail merchant, 2007. Failure to appear, 2007. Paraphernalia.
That's a long time ago, man.
2007. Battery, domestic violence, 2004, and then there's juvenile history.
Okay.
That one's juvenile.
And Christopher, I have an address for you on Oberon Avenue in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been there?
A couple years.
All right. You have a job these days?
Yes, sir, I do.
What do you do?
And I hotline construction. I do remodeling homes and rebuilding them.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $500. I'll have you back in court on the 6th of February. Very important that you contact the public defender if you get out, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Darius Moran. Morning, Darius. What's your date of birth?
5/16/1993.
Darius, I have a warrant for you from the folks in Imperial Polk County. Apparently you failed to appear in court. Looks like a grand theft and a fraudulent use of a credit card. The judge that issued the warrant set your bond at no bond. So we'll let Polk County know that you're here and ready to go. I'll give them 5 days to come get you. If you're still here in 5 days, they'll bring you back to see me and I'll find out what the holdup is, all right?
Okay.
Thank you. Angelo Osorio? Bonded. Awesome. All right. Joe, you got anything else?
No, sir, we have nothing.
Super. Thanks.